tonight.
I mean, we've been at this end of the table the last several questions. I'll give Eddie a break.
Okay. Thanks, Cliff, again, and thank you for having us here tonight. I'm going to go over some things that we've done during my tenure. We've balanced the budget, been cut without laying anybody off or cutting any salaries.
Just fired.
We've improved training programs and procedures, also improved professionalism and ethics. We've contracted between the Four Seasons Property Owners Association and the Village of the Four Seasons to enhance law enforcement on both sides of Horseshoe Bend and Shawnee Bend. We've improved communication with Lake Area law enforcement agencies by being instrumental in forming monthly meetings with law enforcement administrators. With a joint effort with the prosecuting attorney, we purchased car video systems and enhanced the evidence collection in criminal cases. We've applied for and obtained Deputy Sheriff's Salary Supplement Fund. It's a grant to increase the base salary of deputy sheriffs within the department. We've joint effort with Camden County IT Department to purchase a new computer server for the system. It was antiquated and about to break down. Improved money handling procedures in the jail. We had computers installed in the patrol cars. We've had town hall meetings at Climax Springs, Sunrise Beach, Stoutland, Max Creek, Horseshoe Bend, and Camden. We've had jail medical bills negotiated to Medicare rates. That's just a few of the things that we've done. I'd like to ask you for your support, and thank you very much.
Daniel, go ahead and start your statement, please.
As my last words to you are, you're only going to be able to judge your candidate by how much information you receive. This information I have showed you, anybody wants a copy, I have plenty of copies. The reason I want to be sheriff is because I love to catch criminals. It's fun. I've caught thousands. There's nothing like it. You're looking at an adrenaline junkie. There is nothing like catching a criminal, throwing him in jail, seeing him being charged, then hauling him to prison. I did it 133 times in my years, 14 years. It's a great feeling to take him to prison because you have done the community a great benefit. And the idea is you can go out there and do it again. This will be fun. I've had jobs that were terrible, not fun. This will be fun because you can surround yourself with individuals that are as much as involved in the community as you are because you can work with them. Stoutland would like to have a police officer. Max Creek would like to have a police officer. Why is a third of your law enforcement deputies out on Shawnee Bend and Horseshoe Bend and been dedicated to them? When you've got 85% more of the county is sitting there with a lot less. I would have to really think of myself and look people in the face and say, you don't get a deputy. No, everybody gets a deputy. Do it the best I can. I want to be your sheriff because it'd be fun. I want to be out there working for you. And I will be out there. This isn't 24/7. This is not 9 to 5. And I love it because I've done it for years. Right here in Osage Beach, when I got to be chief of police and everything, it's a lot of achievement, a lot of accomplishment. But you can move on, and that's what we need. We need to turn the sheriff's department about, look to the future, don't go back, and go at it like the people want you to go at it. And I want to go at it that way. Anybody wants to talk to me afterwards, I appreciate it, but August 7th, I would appreciate your vote because I want to chase sex offenders. I want to make sure that sex offenders in Camden County are doing what they're supposed to do. I will personally go visit all 90 sex offenders. If I can visit 270, I can sure find 90 and tell them I know who you are, I know what you are, and you stay away from my kids. Because I want to make sure they live where they live, they drive what they drive, and they work where they work. And if there's children around, I'm going to knock on that door, show a picture of that family, and say, that's a sex offender. That is by law. I will take money out of my pocket and put every sex offender's picture in the paper, pay for it myself, who it is, what his name is, and where he lives, so they can cut it out and paste it up. That is what you need to protect your children. I get very emotional because I have seen dead children that have been violated, beaten to death. And I can get riled up, and I'll go after them. Not on my watch. That's what I'll say to myself. And I want you people to understand that. Thank you.
Thanks, Dan. Donnie? I do gotta say, you two have some pretty short statements. I was prepared to give you 7 minutes. You guys are only taking about 4.5.
Anybody knows me, I'm gonna have an open door policy. Camden County's not that big. If you have a complaint, then you can't come to me. That's the way it was when I worked there. I worked under Ralph Ryder. I enjoyed working for him. He's deceased now, but he had an open door policy. One thing I'll give John over here, you never knew when he was coming in, when he was chief or sheriff. I plan on doing the same thing. I may come in on a weekend, I may come in on a holiday. You never know. It's not just to spy on the guys, it's just see what they're doing out there, and I'll go ride with them. Seems like there's a big split right now. I don't want to ride with a lieutenant or captain, I want to ride with a deputy. I want to know, he knows what's going on out there. I may not. So, and I do like what Dan said on the sex offenders, being at the school, we are a little relaxed right now with Camden County. I'll explain that later on. I do like his policy on that, and we do need to. So, I'm done.
I spent 16 years serving you as your sheriff. During that time, we went from a 30-bed jail to a 110-bed jail. Passed a half-cent sales tax to build that jail as the court ordered us to build it. We let 1/4 of it sunset as we had originally set out in the original tax. We built a 911 system that is as good as anybody else's as far as the mapping, locating of people, and the addressing in this county when I was sheriff. We took a department from 30 to 116. We did that with a second sales tax in which we went out and we asked the people what they wanted before we went out with the sales tax. We then got what they wanted, and had 1/2 of that sales tax was for law enforcement to bring up those standards. We had a good department. I enjoyed doing it. I'm now bored. I've been home for 3 years. The honey-do list never gets smaller. I would enjoy serving as your sheriff again. I want to take back to the community. The community resource, community officers were a major part of the half-cent or the 1/4 cent sales tax for law enforcement back in the time, and I think that they need to be back. I've had a lot of people ask me to get involved and to do something, and that's what I'm doing. And I would like to serve, and I need your support.
Thanks, Don.
Why do I want to be your sheriff? I want to